Hey guys, so this is a second video in a series of five or six that I'm going to do, just talking about the FMT process as it happens. So, just a quick recap, I got approved to get 5 FMTs done in here in Australia over the course of 5 days, so one a day. I administer them myself. It's like an enema. There's two of these big syringe things. I don't know how much water's in them, maybe 100 mils or less. And it's essentially the microbiome from another person's feces. Sounds disgusting. It's quite disgusting to actually do it. I have to administer it and then lie there for half an hour and wait until it absorbs. Yesterday, I did it in the middle of the day. Today, I'm trying to do it at night when I'm empty because I don't eat at night. And also, it allowed me to sleep all night with it in. So, hopefully, it will have a better outcome. So, firstly, yesterday and today, the theme of it is, what I should say is that the reason I'm getting this is that I've had 20 or more years of just gut issues that have been so severe lately. I've got C. diff, histamine intolerance, migraines, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, skin issues, IBS, bloating, pain. It's just endless thing that's getting worse and worse. So this is my last desperate attempt to try to fix some of this stuff. And yeah, so it seems yesterday after administering it, I had a dizzy, light-headed feeling for a couple of hours, which was strange. There was some pains in the body that did get a little bit worse, sort of the lower left abdomen that is normally pretty bad with the C. diff, but it got worse. Very sharp pain. I did notice that because I've had about 6 months of diarrhea, honestly, and it's been a nightmare with this C. diff. And what I noticed yesterday was I had to go to the bathroom less, but when I did go, it wasn't quite diarrhea. It was a bit better. So that is promising. Other than that, though, I think the bloating was worse. I was in a terrible mood all day. I'm not sure if that's me recovering from the antibiotics that they gave me leading up to it because they affect me pretty badly. But who knows with that? It's been a problem for this whole thing anyway. So there's really nothing more I can really say happened from the first one. They say it can take, up to a few days to really see the full effects. I did the second one maybe about half an hour ago or more. The same thing happened as yesterday where I got a ton of nausea as I was doing it, which was interesting. It's much harder to hold in until it absorbs when I haven't eaten at the end of the day, when there's nothing inside. But I finally got to the point where I could walk around, so it's all good now. I'm not getting the lightheadedness. The only immediate effect is the nausea right now. I get worried that this won't work because this is my last attempt, and this thing has cost me over $3,000 to do. So they're $500 a pop. Plus, I had to travel to a city that's quite far away here to get them, come back, transport them back, and all these medications with it, plus the probiotics, etc., that go with it. So it's expensive, but it's really my last resort. They say that it's never not worked for anyone that they have seen. The rate of success with C. diff anyway with FMT is something like 95% or 96 with one FMT. So I'm doing 5, so I pray to God that this works. But yeah, it's I always have that fear that it's not going to because so many things just haven't really worked. But yeah, so from here, I would have 3 left to do. Hopefully, I see some more changes over the next 24 hours, especially with 2 of them. It really should have some kind of difference. It does worry me because Michaela Peterson had a similar thing, and she did 3 FMTs, and she said it didn't work. She then did Voust, which is the oral FMT that they sell in the US, which you can't get here in Australia legally anyway. You can do it yourself. But yeah, for me, if I don't eat fiber, the C. diff really wreaks havoc. if I do eat certain fibers, it wreaks havoc. So the only way that I was able to sustain it is by eating a carnivore diet, but I would include psyllium with it and a probiotic. That would sort of keep it under control, but it was never fully under control. If I removed fiber or added fiber, it would just go crazy. And it's just been this delicate balance nightmare that I've lived through for over 6 months now. I've had this thing. So yeah, my hope with it is that it fixes a few things, not just the C. diff. You know, perfect world would be everything. I did expect a lot more in the first 24 hours, but I don't know. The more I look online, they say it can take from 1 to 3 days to really get the full effect. Some people say a few weeks. They do follow-up studies after months for these things, so it can take a few days anyway. I hope that you know, something comes of this. But yeah, see how we go. So thanks, guys. That was the second video out of 5, and after I do it tomorrow, I'll make another one. Cheers.